because the value of Wagner keeps on rolling.
As we begin the second 15 minutes here at Carter Finley Stadium on the campus of NC State, it's 7-6 Dragons. Paul Palmer with the touchdown for Barcelona. Sean Doctor scored 1-yard plunge for the Skyhawks. Second down and 10. Scott Ernie, 3-step drop out to the outside, has the completion. Out to the 42-yard line goes Thomas Woods.
Noticed him right here in the second quarter. The Barcelona Dragons really score a lot of points. It is their biggest quarter, and look for them to do well this quarter.
Palmer's touchdown in the first quarter was their first quarter score of the year. Third down and 3. First down. This time Tim Egerton with the catch.
The Skyhawks are playing a little more man coverage. Egerton's coming down. It's a curl route inside. Just tries to drive off Mack. Come back to the ball. Nice catch. Puts it away. Mack comes up to make the tackle.
Tim Egerton, CFL's British Columbia Lions. This one's complete. Outside is Taylor. And Taylor goes down to the 37-yard line. Now, Gene Taylor is normally number 80. But tonight he's wearing number 81 because his green jersey did not come over from Barcelona with the rest of the jerseys.
I'm on, ready? Blue 18! Blue 18!
Second and 1. Palmer, right side, has the first down and then some to the 34.
Ernie's doing a real nice job of running the offense. He's throwing the ball well, dropping back, throwing little hitch routes to the outside. Then he gives the ball to Paul Palmer on the double wing formation. Let him pick his hole, get 3-4 yards of pop on the running plays.
Hey, Danny, Raleigh had the ball 10 minutes and 13 seconds in the first quarter. Barcelona only 4.5.
Well, Barcelona only had to go 50 yards. Raleigh Durham had to go 90.
First down and 10. Ernie's in some trouble. Throws this one out of bounds. There's not a receiver in the area. The fans want intentional grounding, no flag.
Well, that's a smart play by Ernie.
It's Eagle
pressure, moves around and
Eagle
throws
left.
It doesn't get
Eagle
sacked.
left. 860 Bob Z shallow.
Eagle left. 860 Bob Z shallow. Eagle left.
Let's go Eagle left. 860 Bob Z shallow. On quick. Ready?
Dick Curl to Jack Bicknell to Scott Ernie, the quarterback. Second down and 10. Ernie throws to Egerton on the curl pattern at the 20.
Double right, 6 zone directed.
Double right, 6 zone direction.
Let's go double, double, double. Double. Let's go, hurry up.
Watch yourself.
Double right, 6 zone directed. I'm on, ready?
A gain of 13. It'll be first down. You're seeing the communication from Dick Curl, the offensive coordinator, to Jack Bicknell, to the quarterback, Scott Ernie. This is Palmer, left side, to the 15. Explodes to the 10, the 5. And they'll mark it just outside the goal line, inside the 1, a gain of 19. Look at Palmer. He thinks he had the touchdown.
Yeah. He thinks he scored. It's another power play to the left side. Barcelona must feel that they could run the ball on Raleigh Durham's left side of their defensive line. Paul Palmer just spreads it to the left, makes a good cut back up inside, clears his feet, and, well, the ball didn't look like it crossed the plane.
Full house. Carr, Palmer, and Bell. Straight ahead, Lydell Carr, touchdown, Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing some great offensive football so far here tonight, Tim. Nice controlled drives, running the ball, passing the ball, being very patient. Carr in for the 1-yard touchdown.
That's Carr's first carry of the night. 1 carry, 1 touchdown. Paul Palmer, 8 carries, 65 yards.
Right here, it's just a straight dive play by Carr. Something that he was very famous for at Oklahoma when he was a Sooner. when he was a fullback in that wishbone. When he was close to the end zone, he scored on that 1-yard run.
Massimo Manco on for the extra point. His kick is up and true. And so with 11:32 remaining first half, the Dragons lead the Skyhawks 14-6. And plays 65 yards. Barcelona leads the Skyhawks 14-6. Tim Brandt, Dan Marino. I'll tell you this, the Dragons are just moving methodically at will.
They're doing a great job of running the football. I think they've decided they could run it on the left side of the Raleigh-Durham defensive line, and they're just doing a great job. Paul Palmer picking his spots and just moving the ball down the field.
A look at big Claude Humphrey, long-time NFLer. Ended up playing in Atlanta with Mick Luckhurst. Aguiar kicks off deep, and this will be Clarence CA at the 4. CA out to the 20-yard line, and believe it or not, this will be the best field position starting a drive for Raleigh-Durham. Let's go back to New York. Here's Diana.
Thanks, Tim. Just 1 minute after opening kickoff, Frankfurt's Mike Perez fires a 4-yard touchdown pass into the hands of Cedric Gordon. Frankfurt takes the early lead 7-0 at Giants Stadium. Let's go back to Tim Brandt.
All right, so Frankfurt on the board, and how about the European division? They've been dominating so far.
Yeah, they're playing the best football in this World League so far, and we're seeing a little bit of that tonight, too.
7 wins already out of that. Here comes Brent Lowry. Correction, that's McGill, and McGill out across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Daryl McGill playing in front of the home folks here in North Carolina, tripped up by Eric Naposki, a gain of 12.
Here's a look coming right at you to the left side. It's just some straight blocking. Picks a nice hole to the outside. The linebacker gets caught up inside. Here he comes up into the secondary. Good run by McGill. The play was very similar to what Barcelona's running with Paul Palmer.
First down, Skyhawks. Quick out pattern has the completion. This is Hines. Hines has another first down and is finally knocked out at the 48 by Charles Fryer. Gain of 15.
Well, I really like the way Raleigh-Durham is throwing the ball. There's a little zone pass right here just in front of the corner. He makes a nice move. Clarkston Hines up the sidelines. The Barcelona corners are playing off, so McAllister's taking what they're giving him, throwing the short outs, and it's really working well for him.
McAllister overthrows Doctor, and the catch is made by Hargrove.
Hargrove runs a 10-yard out here. McAllister takes a 5-step drop, throws the out, nice strong pass, another completion.
How about this? Hargrove, his first catch in high school, college, and the NFL were all good for touchdowns. It'll be second down and call it 1. This is McGill, breaks a tackle and drives down to the 36-yard line, finally tackled by Eric Naposki.
Skyhawks are mixing it up well offensively, throwing the little patterns to the outside when they're getting the zone coverage, then letting McGill run out of that one-back set. He's doing a good job now.
McAllister, with time, goes deep, incomplete. He was thrown in the direction of Hargrove. Clarkston Hines was deep as well. All right, they didn't cover the dock. He's talking about Sean Doctor.
There was a blitz on there. It was man coverage. Straight across the board, man coverage, and I believe someone blew their assignment on Sean Doctor. Did not cover him.
It'll be second down and 10.
I think they're coming again with the strong safety blitz to the right side. Oh.
There is no in the grass rule. So that pass will bring it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, McAllister really needs to either take the sack there, don't throw the ball, just throw it up down the middle, because that's going to cause a turnover, an interception.
But he got away with it, saved himself about 8 yards.
He did get away with it, but that can backfire on you.
McAllister now 7 for 14, 70 yards. This is third down, they need 10. Drills it to Hargrove, and broken up nicely by Anthony Green, number 21. Now, Green was a teammate of McGill's in high school.
McAllister throws the ball on the line. Curl pattern inside. Hargrove needs to make that catch. Anthony Green comes up, gets a hand on it, but if Hargrove makes that catch, he has clear ceiling to the end zone.
It'll bring up 4th down. They need 10. So Troy Faunce comes on to punt. And the 35-second play clock expires. That won't hurt him. That'll move back and give Faunce some room to punt.
The Skyhawks are throwing the little short outs and the hitch patterns in front of the Barcelona corners. Maybe the next time they get the ball, they need to go deep, go down the field.
You know what, Danny? That's the first delay of game penalty that we've seen in the 3 games that we've done, which surprises me with a 35-second play clock.
Well, I think the communication with the coach through the helmet helps an awful lot.
With this field position, watch for the fake. Troy Faunce is the punter, and Tim Egerton is deep for Barcelona. Faunce will punt. He'll try to pooch it inside the 10. This one may be a little bit too far. It is. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll bring it out to the 20. 8 minutes and 2 seconds remain. First half. Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, Durham. The Dragons lead the Skyhawks 14-6.
Before leaving home.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, the logos of Barcelona is self-explanatory. It's a dragon. The London Monarchs, well, it's a crown on their helmet. But what is this? Well, it's a triangle, and it represents Raleigh, Durham, and right here it's Chapel Hill. And you've got a couple of jets, and those white bits are jet streams, and that's them jetting into the future. Hopefully things are going to improve a little bit. Otherwise, those things are going to be in reverse. Back up to you guys.
Of course, the Wright brothers, Mick, from North Carolina, right down the road at Kitty Hawk. First down and 10, and this is incomplete. Now, Barcelona, Danny, on offense, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. They went 50 yards and 65 yards.
They're doing a heck of a job running their offense.
Let's go.
Scott Ernie
Let's go. Move to double
calling the plays at the line, doing a good job.
5 tray, naked slam. Good fake.
5 tray. Look for the left guard and the right tackle to pull on the stutter play with Paul Palmer running in the 5 hole to the left.
There he is. It's the play action fake, incomplete.
Tim, I missed the play action. I thought it was going to be a running play to the left. Ernie boots out to the right, incomplete pass.
It was intended for Mike Hinnon.
You see the stutter fake. He's rolling out, has time to throw the ball. Hinnon needs to make that catch. In his hands, good defensive play though.
Well, you know, you were right about the tray, the counter tray, but they also called the naked. Here he is now on 3rd down and 10. Ernie gets out of there, but he'll be short of the first down, and Raleigh Durham stops the Dragons for the first time this evening.
Scott Ernie is showing excellent presence in the pocket. He's able to step up here, he gets pressure, even though he didn't find anyone downfield. He tried to move around, didn't find no one downfield, couldn't get the first down, but showed nice presence in the pocket.
See, Scott says, I tried to wait for you, but I couldn't. Aguirre comes on to punt. It is a low, spiraling punt that turns over. This is Andre Johnson. To the 28-yard line, and that's where Raleigh Durham will have it. A 52-yard punt, 8-yard return, and the tackle was made by Alex Morris. Six minutes, 25 seconds remain in the first half from Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, Durham. Barcelona 14, Raleigh Durham 6. Paul Palmer, Lydell Carr have scored for Barcelona, and Sean Doctor for the Skyhawks. First down and 10. Raleigh Durham with the football. Bobby McAllister, the quarterback. Pumps has a man wide open, Hargrove, and he's overthrown. Palmer, 65 yards rushing, 1 touchdown. McAllister, 7 for 15, 70 yards. And Wilson Hoyle missed the extra point. It is 14-6 with 6:08 remaining first half.
I really like the last play. Bobby McAllister, who's been hitting the ball underneath, throwing some short patterns to the outside, pumps it, lets Hargrove try to beat Green deep. He was open, he just overthrew him.
Green bid on the pump. 2nd down and 10. Play action, going deep. Almost pulled down by Clarence C.A. He had it, and it was knocked loose at the very last second by Glenn Cobb.
Raleigh Durham's deciding to throw the ball deep down the field. You get a little play action pass inside, nice play action, trying to draw the safety up, trying to throw to Clarence C.A. in the seam. King comes over, gets a hand on the ball, and a good hit on C.A.
Third down and 10. McAllister and Lowry drops it. That's the 2nd pass that Lowry's dropped. That one hit the breastplate of his shoulder pads. He let it get too close to his body. Again, it was Anthony Green.
Yeah, they played zone coverage right there when it was 3rd and 10, and just let him try to catch it underneath, come up and make the play.
This is Fonce's 3rd punt of the night. You see his 38-yard average. Tim Egerton is deep for Barcelona. Oh, the pressure was coming. Fonce gets out a high, wobbly punt. It'll be fair. The fair catch is called for. There is a flag. It's a 35-yard punt. But it looked like Brian McFadder interfered with the reception.
He got a little too close. You have to give the punt returner room to fair catch. Little too close there, and that consequently he gets the penalty.
Fair catch interference against the kicking team. 1st down.
So it's fair catch interference against Raleigh Durham. That's the 4th penalty of the night. Incidental contact. Watch this, Danny. Whoops.
He's trying to get out of the way. He just got a little too close to him. So he has to give him room right here. He's just getting a little too close.
That's Greg Boysaw out of Illinois. Number 23, the guilty party. 1st down and 10, Barcelona. The lone setback, Paul Palmer.
Blue 27. Blue 27.
Scott Ernie, play action, going deep. It's Taylor, and he can't get there. He wanted the interference call. There is no flag. Right now, let's take you back to New York. That means Diana Naya. Diana?
Thanks, Tim. Following a blocked punt, Mike Perez hits his 2nd TD pass of the game. Chad Fortune takes possession just long enough for the score. Frankfurt's got a hot 1st quarter going. A 14-zip over New York, New Jersey. Let's go back to Tim Brandt.
2nd down and 10. Dragons. Palmer straight ahead, big hole to the 41-yard line. And well, I want to tell you, Barry Voorhees, the right guard, lost his helmet.
Double right,
he had his head knocked off.
960 flat. Double right, 960 flat. Double right.
Let's go double right, 960 flat on one. Ready?
Double right, obviously, is double wing formation. One back set with Paul Palmer.
Blue 28. Blue 28.
3rd down, they need 4. Into the flats, overthrown. It was intended for Davis. Good coverage by Rafe Wilkinson, big number 98.
Raleigh Durham secondary is being a little more aggressive. They're playing some more man coverage. The last few times it's been 3rd down, they've challenged and played man coverage, and right here resulted in an incomplete pass. They're going to get the ball back.
Set your hips on step and throw.
Aguiar to punt. Andre Johnson is deep. Oh, it is a high punt that will hit at the 6 and be downed at the 4.
97 yards.
Hang time, 4.8 seconds. A 37-yard punt, no return. And again, Raleigh Durham is backed up. 3:16 to go, 1st half.
When you're reaching for the refreshing,
one-of-a-kind taste that's out of this world. You can't beat the real thing.
A Master's Moment, brought to you by Cadillac. Augusta 1990. In his first Masters, 35-year-old Mike Donald displays remarkable calm, birdieing 8 holes in the opening round. With accurate approach shots like this one at 15, Donald finishes with a 64 and the opening round lead. He also ties a record for lowest first-round score. Another Masters Moment.
With no down payment, Cadillac Smart Lease is very smart indeed. Because now, you can drive a sedan DeVille for just $499 a month for 36 months with no down payment. And with impressive highway mileage, an EPA estimated 26 miles per gallon highway, sedan DeVille makes your investment go even farther. No down payment and special terms. Another reason why the smart money is traveling Cadillac style.
Another reminder, be sure to join us this Thursday and Friday for one of golf's most prestigious events. It is the Masters, and there is nothing like it. First and second round coverage begins live 4 o'clock Eastern, again at 9 o'clock Eastern, right here on USA. Do not miss it. The Masters in Augusta. 3 minutes, 16 seconds remain. First down and 10. And John Birch for Raleigh has nowhere to run. Tackle made by Naposki and Cobb.
It's the second time Raleigh Durham has come out in the 2-back set. Run a little dive play to the right. It didn't work very well. Raleigh Durham has not had great field position in this first half. They've been struggling so far with their field position. They need to get something going here before the half, maybe get some points. Plenty of time with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left.
Second down and 12. They have to bang straight ahead. Can't take any chances down this deep. Bruce Clark with the tackle on Sean Doctor. What a story Bruce Clark is. Maybe a little bit shaken up right now, Bruce Clark. Played for Toronto in the CFL. Played for the Saints from 1982 to 1988. 1984 Pro Bowl.
Well, Bruce Clark is your left tackle. He just comes right down inside on a slant, makes a big hit on Sean Doctor. Gets hurt, gets a little shaken up because I think he caught him too clean.
Played for the Kansas City Chiefs in '89 and wants to prove
he might have got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. His helmet was hit right into the side of his ribs.
Had a talk with him yesterday. He says, I want to prove Jim Finks wrong. He told me I couldn't play in the National Football League anymore. He said I can still play. So after 11 years in the professional football, he comes back now to the World League.
He's been a great player for a lot of years in the NFL.
How about Frankfurt leading New York, New Jersey 17-3. Mouse Davis must be going crazy with that New York, New Jersey club running the run and shoot. And London this afternoon won big over Orlando, which surprises me that the score was so lopsided because Orlando with Kerwin Bell so explosive. A look at Jerry Reese, who comes in to replace Bruce Clark. Jerry Reese, 6'1", 269-pounder out of Kentucky. And there's Bruce Clark, still obviously in some pain.
He just caught Sean Doctor's helmet up underneath the shoulder pads and knocked the wind out of him a little bit.
If you wonder about the talent in this league, Bruce Clark, the Lombardi Award winner, as the nation's best lineman out of Penn State. He's on the left side of that defensive line when he's healthy. And in the middle is Mike Ruth, the Outland Trophy winner out of Boston College. That's some talent.
Well, we talked earlier that the defensive line of the Barcelona Dragons, they've all had NFL experience and played in games. Bruce Clark obviously has played 8 years. Ruth's played a few years in the NFL. Alvoyd's played for the Redskins and the St. Louis Cardinals.
Third down and 12, Dan, on the 2. McAllister. Better be careful back there. Throws incomplete. It was intended for CA, and he just ran out of territory.
Well, McAllister had him open, threw the ball into the sidelines, did not give Sae a chance to catch it. He would have got the first down.
We have the 2-minute warning. The Dragons lead the Skyhawks 14-6. We'll be back.
My feet are so sweaty and smelly.
Here's why. Your feet have more sweat glands than any other part of your body. They need super drying Odor Eaters foot powder. Look, you'd need 25 cans of talc to match the drying strength of just one Odor Eaters powder. It can absorb 25 times more wetness.
Wow, it even keeps my feet dry. And no more smell.
Odor Eaters foot powder from the makers of Odor Eaters insoles with the world's most powerful odor destroyer.
Hey, that's not us. We're down here. We're Daihatsu from Japan, and we're new in the neighborhood. So you haven't seen a lot of Daihatsus here. Not yet. But as word spreads about Daihatsu quality, we'll grow bigger, and we won't get a stiff neck from looking up at the neighbors.
With our Charade 3-door hatchback, Daihatsu quality starts from $63.97.
They are enjoying themselves here in Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. I mean, tonight it is sensational. 72 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, and we're having fun watching football. You know, Dan, with 2 minutes remaining in the half, McAllister seems to have lost his touch for Raleigh Durham. 7 of 19 passing. He's missed his last 7.
Well, they've tried to go down the field a little bit, and he's been throwing the ball deep, trying to get the big play, and that's probably why he's been a little inconsistent. He has not hit the big play.
Troy Faunce backed all the way up to the back line of the end zone. Gets off a low liner. This is Egerton. Gets a block. Egerton to the 30. To the 27-yard line and tripped up. A 38-yard punt, 14-yard return. And Barcelona, again, has good field position. Let's go downstairs. Here's Mick.
Thanks, Tim. Well, for all of you people who have been watching some of these games, you'd have heard about Operation Discovery and some of the foreign players here. Well, I've done the almost impossible. I found one of them that speaks English. Sort of, anyway. He's an Aussie, and it's a limey to an Aussie. How are you enjoying it?
Good, like yourself. Really good.
Is this a dream come true?
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't wish for anything more. Coming over to America and learning their game, it's incredible. I'm having a great time, learning a lot, but it's really hard work, but I'm just thankful for the chance.
Well, you're going to get the chance. And Danny, I knew that this guy was a sick puppy because he had you down as one of the 2 people he would most like to meet.
Thanks, Mick.
That's the way I feel, Mick. Dan's my hero here.
Okay, Tim, I appreciate that. Well, you missed a nice little run by Paul Palmer. I'm going to change the subject.
You're my horse if you never win another race.
Okay.
1 minute, 42 seconds remaining in the half. 12-yard pickup by Palmer. First down and 10. Palmer again. Nice cut to the inside. And Palmer's down to the 9. Steve Glasson trips him up. Let's listen in.
Come on, let's go. Huddle up. Let's go. Huddle up. Let's go. Double play. 5 zone directed. I'm on. Ready?
5 zone direct. It might be another running play to the left side in the 5-hole with Paul Palmer. Zone blocking. That's what zone means.
Palmer with 11 carries, 88 yards, takes this one to the outside. He'll be close to the first down marker. Knocked out of bounds by Mack.
Coach McNell's being very patient right here. Running the ball, has plenty of time with 1:09 left. Before halftime. They're doing a great job of running the ball. Double wing formation, just letting Palmer pick his holes. He's being very patient, letting his linemen do the work.
How about that? Paul Palmer's outrushed the Skyhawks.
He's getting a lot of room to run. We have a little holding penalty here, though. It's going to push him back some. He's 2nd and 14.
I want to tell you about Paul Palmer. Churchill High School, Potomac, Maryland. In high school, when he was playing football, he was being raised by his grandmother, and she didn't want him to play. So he had to leave his equipment at a friend's house every night on the way home from practice and tell her he was just studying after school. This is Ernie. Ernie gets a great block to the outside, turns it up to the 13-yard line. But Jeff Mickle with a great block to set him free.
Zoom to Beaver right.
Let's go.
890 goal line.
Beaver right, 890 goal line. I'm on. Ready? Jeff. Blue 28.
Eagern and Taylor go to the top of the screen. 3rd down and 7. They're looking for Taylor. In the corner, incomplete. Great coverage by the strong safety, Ray Jackson.
They put Taylor in motion. He was in a tight end slot position in motion, had a little mismatch when he's covered by Ray Jackson, but Ray Jackson comes up with a nice play, turns, locates the ball, knocks it out in the hands of Taylor. Ernie maybe feels like he could have made a nice throw there to get a touchdown. They have to go for the field goal now.
Massimo Manca from 30 yards out to extend the lead. It's up, and it's good. So with 23 seconds now remaining in the first half, the Dragons 17, the Skyhawks 6.
We've had a nice football game so far, Tim. Consistent offensive play. I'm really impressed with Scott Ernie. He's doing a good job of running this offense, handing the ball off to Paul Palmer, a little straight blocking, then he's using a bootleg, going one way or the other, throwing the ball well, and he has good presence on the field. I like his play so far.
A reminder to join us Monday night for more World League football as the Birmingham Fire travel to Montreal to meet the Machine. Our coverage begins at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. And be with us next Saturday for more World League action as New York, New Jersey Knights take on the Machine of Montreal. Or you'll see Frankfurt battle the Surge in Sacramento. Coverage begins 8 o'clock Eastern time, 5 o'clock Pacific. Check your local listing for the time and game in your area. The party goes on, and coming up at halftime, Reebok halftime report with Diana Nyad. Roman Gabriel comes home. And we'll have the first half highlights for you, and then we'll take you around the World League. This is a low kick taken by Andre Johnson. Johnson has good speed, but nice tackle made at the 29-yard line by Charles Fryer, Irving Fryer's cousin.
With 17 seconds left, you have a couple options. McAllister could try to throw the ball down the field in the 20-25 yard range, call timeout, get it out of bounds, maybe try to throw it up in the end zone for a Hail Mary play, possibly a touchdown.
McAllister throws underneath and bounces it to Brent Lowry. Incomplete.
That's 8 in a row. That's incomplete. And that was just a poor throw by McAllister. He had time to throw. Lowry standing there underneath the zone. Throws it in the dirt. He just didn't take time to make a good throw there.
13 seconds remain. McAllister to Lowry, same play to the 35. Clock continues to move. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. They try to call a timeout, but that'll do it.
Raleigh Durham didn't have any more timeouts left.
Well, they call timeout, but the clock says there is no time left in the half. Now they're going to put 2 seconds back on the clock, so the zeros on the scoreboard will be changed. They put 2 seconds back up, and Raleigh Durham now has one last shot.
Well, McAllister has become a little inconsistent throwing the football. He just needs to go in at halftime and collect his thoughts and get his confidence back a little bit. He's going to have a good second half for them to get back in this ball game.
No question about it. Bobby McAllister came into this game 17 for 39, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. He had been sacked twice. Tonight he's 8 for 21 and 76 yards.
We talked earlier that he has great ability to move around in the pocket, run the ball down the field, or move, scramble, make a big play throwing the football. He hasn't really done that much tonight. On the other hand, Ernie has done it. He's moved around, used the bootleg, ran the ball down the field. He's moving his offense well. Doing a good job, Scott Ernie.
He's got 3rd down and 4 here, which is a moot point. 2 seconds remain in the half.
Throw it down the field. Hopefully he'll get an interference call.
Inside handoff to Sean Doctor. And that'll end the half. Tackle made by Ron Getz. As you look at Jack Bicknell, will take the Dragons behind closed doors. Raleigh Durham will do the same and try to regroup. So the
area where I went to school. I'm 120 miles from my hometown. Know a lot of people here. And I guess this is my one last hurrah as a coach.
Roman Gabriel, the star NFL quarterback who spent 16 years in the NFL with the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles, who was All-Pro 4 times and the NFL's MVP in 1969, is back. He's back as head coach of the Raleigh Durham Skyhawks.
Bobby, double. 61.
The job suits him perfectly, football in North Carolina.
When the World League came about, Roman is really the one that aggressively pushed me to buy a team.
I was in on the ground floor with the Hornets. I was in on the ground floor with the AA and single A baseball team. And hopefully that one day might be professional baseball. And now we have a professional football team. So these were the dreams that I had as a kid.
Roman Gabriel grew up on the coast in Wilmington, North Carolina. At New Hanover High, he was all-state in 3 sports. He chose to play football at North Carolina State, despite an offer to play baseball for the New York Yankees. Gabriel led the Wolfpack as an All-American quarterback while graduating with scholastic honors.
He was a great football player and a great guy, good student, did everything just about right. He could throw the football, I guess he'd get up to 75, 80 yards.